Didn't she just say in the box when Megan confronted this, she said no, there was no information?
She did say that with it that Megan was supposed to pay you.
But then in here,
trying to get information from you.
She claims that there is information, something about children.
She started talking to you.
You're muted, monster.
Y'all wanna take a field trip to Scammyclaus right quick and then come back? Hey, clock that T. Hey, my love.
She said it's important, so yeah, I'll go over there.
All right, let me go to Scammyclaus.
Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Happy Friday morning, everybody. No, he's not arrested yet. Please share this out. Share this with other people. But I have some updated news I want to share with everybody. That is very important. Good morning. Good morning, those of you that are streaming me. I reached out to some other creators to let them know I was going live, and I asked them to stream to get the information out more and more. So, as you guys know, I have been working the past 3 days now on focusing my energies on what can legally be done regarding having Florida man, otherwise known as Michael Kinney, arrested. I've been working on a GoFundMe where the funds that are received will go for any tips that lead to Florida man's arrest. I will be putting the GoFundMe live today. Now, I know that Florida man has already said that the GoFundMe will be reported and taken down. I don't think he realizes that you can put GoFundMes private and you can share a link with people. So the way I'm going to work the GoFundMe is this. I am going to give the active link to creators on this app that have been victims of Mike's. And I will let them share it to their supporters who want to donate to this GoFundMe. I am not going to allow what happened in my Discord to happen to this GoFundMe. So all of the creators that have been attacked, harassed, bullied, slandered, any of that stuff will get a invite link, and then they can share it to people. And it's only going to those people that I trust and that I know are pissed off at him. Number 2, I was also waiting to post the GoFundMe because I wanted to make sure that Alachua County, Florida would indeed extradite him no matter in the country that he's picked up. And I just got off the phone with the officer who is in charge of this case, and he said absolutely any of the 50 states that he's picked up in, he will be extradited to Florida. And indeed, you can go check, anybody can go check this. He does have an active warrant out of Florida, because I know there are people that are saying, no, show the warrant. No. Those of you that don't believe it, do your own fucking footwork. And you can look it up. The other thing that the officer gave me was he gave me a tip line. He gave me the tip line for Alachua County for any open investigations. I will be posting that on my page. According to him, the way it works is if you, it's an anonymous tip line. If you call in and you give information regarding the whereabouts of Florida Man, and it leads to his arrest, then there is a board of oversight with the tip line, and based on the tip and all that, the money can be anywhere from a couple $100 to $1,000 for tips resulting in the arrest and incarceration of people that are wanted in Alachua County. So I will be posting that also. The GoFundMe will go completely as a reward for information leading to his arrest. And it's in any of the 50 states. Now, what I'm asking for and what the police want is information. They don't want people driving around trying to be, going rogue, okay? You don't want to approach him. You don't want to do anything like that. We know there are people that know where he is. We know that there are people that may have an idea where he is. We want any tips. Any tips. I am now working in conjunction with this officer from Florida. I told him that any information that I get will go directly to him. He is in the loop. This is not a bunch of people riding by the seat of their pants. This is completely 100% on the up and up. I did my research on GoFundMes, and indeed, you are allowed to do a GoFundMe and use it as a reward. I even spoke with the officer to make sure that it was legal to do it, and he said absolutely. And that's when he said, oh, I can also help you out here. I have a tip line you can also use. So I will be posting the tip line on a post I'll be putting this afternoon. Also, I have set up an email for any tips, and the email I will post, but I will tell you it's very easy to remember. It is bolomichaelkinney@gmail.com. Yes, it is, beauty. bolomichaelkinney@gmail.com. So that's the information. He has lived in Florida. Yes, Debs. That is the information regarding the GoFundMe that is going to go live in a couple hours. And again, if you would like to donate for the reward that somebody will get for information leading to his arrest, I will give you the information for that. I'm glad Snark thinks it's funny. I'm glad she does. So on another note, why am I not collecting money for a private investigator? I will tell you why. You know, it's funny when you are on a social media platform and you know people from all walks of life. And you don't know everything about them. But when people see what you're trying to do, which is, number one, hold somebody accountable for their actions. And in this case, it is taking Michael Kinney off of social media, off of TikTok, where it is his main platform for verbally assaulting, defaming, bullying, harassing, slandering women, but also having him incarcerated so he can no longer commit crimes throughout the country, which he's been doing his whole life with very little, with no consequences. People step forward and people reach out. And I can tell you that I have multiple people around the country that are private investigators that are actively looking for him. In multiple states, based on information that we've gotten, we've already ruled out some areas, but we have other areas to look for. So there are two different things here. There is the GoFundMe for information, and there is an active legal search by licensed private investigators. And guess what? The PIs are not costing anything. They're doing this on their own because they have seen and they have heard about what Michael has done to people on this app, what he's done to people off the app, what he's continuing to do. He's doing all of this because he doesn't think that there will be any consequences to his actions, because he is a ghost right now. He has no set address. He has no set location. It's not like if you lived in a house where you could call the police and say, this is where he lives. He's doing this because right now he thinks he's untouchable. Nobody is untouchable. Nobody is untouchable. My advice to people that are listening right now, if Michael has harassed you, if he has doxed you, if he has put out family information, anything that he's done to you, please keep all of that information, okay? Build a file of exactly his own words, his own videos, all of that stuff. Save it. Because as soon as he is incarcerated, at that point, everybody should file against him. Because unlike the way he has used the court system, filing falsely against people and then not showing up, being served to appear in court and he doesn't show up, once he's incarcerated, he has no choice. He will have to appear in Zoom court proceedings. So everybody that he has stalked and harassed men as well, absolutely, but not to the extent that he's done it to women. Not nearly to the extent. So save everything. And as soon as he's incarcerated, if you have been affected negatively, whether it's your family, your job, your persona on TikTok, because we know everything he puts out there is a lie. And it's all different levels of defamation and slander. Save it all. Save it all. Because the more and more cases he has against him in terms of POs, open warrants, I guarantee you that will affect the amount of time he's going to be incarcerated. I can guarantee you, based on his past and based on his current situation where he does not have a residence, once Florida picks him up and once he is extradited to Florida, he is not going to be getting out on a bond. He will be there. They're not going to let him out because he will leave. Absolutely. He will leave. He will leave the county. He will leave the state, and he will try to disappear again. So that's the deal. I'm hoping that in the GoFundMe, we can raise between $1,000 and $2,000. No, he has not gotten arrested yet. I'm hoping we can raise $1,000 to $2,000. Because let's face it, the economy is tough right now. There are a lot of people struggling. And quite honestly, if I was friends with him and I knew where he was and I knew that I could get $2,000 from a reward and up to $1,000 from a tip line, if I could be getting almost $3,000, I would blow the fucking whistle on him. Because what these people have to understand is he doesn't give a shit about anybody except himself. He would do the same thing. He would throw somebody under the bus for money. I can tell you that there are things happening behind the scenes. Not only with him, with other people in his orbit. The tide is turning right now. The tide is turning right now. And people that have been doing this shit to people on social media, the leverage is starting to ease more towards the victims of these people. Yes, everything is confidential. Absolutely 100%. Everything is confidential. Anybody that knows me on this app knows that I am true to my word. I don't care who the person is. If somebody emails to bolomikekinney@gmail.com and it's somebody that's close to him and that information leads to his arrest, I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to say anything because I want him taken in. And at that point, I'd give props to the person that did it because it's the right thing to do. Absolutely confidential. The tip line that I'm going to post, that's for Alachua County, where there is a reward, that is anonymous also. I won't be calling people out like he does by showing messages, showing private conversations. Did I do it for Jen? Absolutely, because she fucking lied. And I proved that she was a liar with those messages. I won't use messages regarding the whereabouts of him at all. This is a very serious situation. A very serious situation. The amount of shit that he said about me, the amount of lies he's put out about me alone, that pissed me off. But for me, the tipping point for me was when he posted pictures of another creator's house last week, and then when he made disgusting, defamatory comments regarding another creator's husband. That's what put me over the edge. And what I could say to those people is this. Let him talk. Let him say what he wants. Nobody believes him. There's never proof that he shows. Let him talk. Let him do it, because you know what? When he's arrested, that's retribution. Because once he's arrested, it's over. It's over. That's when not only will there be a sigh of relief for people, there will be people coming back on TikTok, I'm sure, that have not been on because of him. And the stories will come out because there'll be nothing to fear. I can also tell you that I will give updates on the GoFundMe. I will post updates. But again, the GoFundMe is not going to be public because I know Mike and his 3 or 4 real friends will report it falsely. If you want the link to the GoFundMe, I am going to be giving the link to certain creators on this app. And those creators should be reached out to you, because I know there's people in here that normally don't follow me. I'm not their main creator they follow. So I will be giving the link out to other creators. So if somebody reaches out to them for the link, they'll know them better than me. This is Florida Man. When people reach out to me for it, I know who they are. And apologies if I don't know who you are, I'm not sending you the link. It's just that's how important this is. There's no way I want this being reported because, again, there are those people that don't want Mike to be arrested. They want him to be allowed to continue doing what he's doing on here. So again, that GoFundMe will be put up at some point today. I will post it on my page, saying that it is up and running. I will send invites to those creators that request it so they could share it out with their followers. If there are people on here that don't go live but have been affected by Mike and you would like the link to share out to your supporters, please inbox me. If you have a tip and you want to be a part of the reward that's going to be offered, and again, I'm hoping between $1,000 and $2,000. The email to reach out to is bolomichaelkinney@gmail.com. BOLOMICHAELKINNEY@gmail.com. Your information will stay anonymous. I'm not going to share it. The sooner he's caught, the sooner this bullshit stops. And I'll tell you again, I have been aware of him for almost 2 years. And I have been watching him do this bullshit for 2 years. I have seen him attack people, not for what they've done to him, but because of what he perceives they've done to people that he likes. I've seen him make disgusting allegations on people with no proof. Yet when you make an allegation about him, he wants to see proof. And so do his followers. And, Mike doesn't say something simple like, oh, well, I heard that this person, had some DUIs or something. No, he goes to the depths of hell because, again, he's got nothing to lose. Do not believe anything he says. Have him show proof. And since his followers, his little handful of people that support him, don't have the balls to do that because they know if they question him about it, they'll probably get muted or blocked. Me and a bunch of other people on this app has had a fuck enough of it. And as I said, he may have a handful of people in his lives that support him, and that's great, but we have a greater number of people that want to see this come to an end. Yeah, enough is enough. I mean, I've had it. So many people have had it. It's just a matter of time. It is a matter of time before he is found. It's a matter of time before somebody who's supporting him, something will click with them that he does. And they realize that they can't be a part of it anymore. And to be honest, I am surprised. I am very surprised the women that support him still, based on all the stuff that he's done to people. I mean, it is daily. It shocks me. It shocks me that these people still support him, that are still in his boxes, that are still laughing with him, that are never calling him out when he posts these disgusting things. It's just, it's unbelievable to me. And I never had respect for a majority of those people anyways, but what's going to happen is once he's off this app, these people are going to have nowhere to go anymore. And once the head is cut off the snake, the rest of the body dies. Is there anybody that would like to come up? Anybody want a box? And I'll answer questions as I'm seeing it. I agree, Heavenly. I agree, Heavenly. I mean, listen, a majority, I'm not going to say majority, a number of people that are in his boxes and support him now all have one thing in common. At some point or another, they left this app because there was a lot of pressure and a lot of scrutiny to those people for the shit that they've done on this app. And then lo and behold, somehow Mike brings them back to try to fix their public persona and their facade. Their fake facade, by the way. Good morning. Did you mean to come up?
I did.
Hi, Penny.
You made my day. Thank you so much for this great news. And I just had a wonderment here. Do you think, and I might have done better just to message you on this.
You may want,
that,
if it's about any information about people or anything, don't put it out here.
oh, no. I was just going to say, do you think that if you stated there was a limit on the GoFundMe that once you raised enough, you were not going to continue to collect, it might calm people. You know how people get she's just trying to make $1 billion.
Yeah, no. The limit to the GoFundMe is going to be $2,000. I'm setting it right now at just $1,000, but if people donate more, it's going to be capped off. And I'm also going to be showing the receipts every other day for how much is in the GoFundMe to keep people up to date on how much has been collected. And then at that point, if that person gives information regarding the arrest, as soon as he is arrested and it's attributed to that person's tip, that money will be sent to that person. No questions asked.
That is perfect. I know how people are. You know how they are too.
Oh, no. I absolutely know.
Millions for herself, and
right.
You'll be in Aruba.
Right. And let me tell you the other thing. If he gets arrested and it's not based on a tip that was sent to me, and then, I send it off to Alachua County, or I send it to a private investigator. If he's arrested without any help, then all the money that is given to this GoFundMe will be sent back to the people that donate.
Well, I love it. Thank you. I'm so glad you put that out there, kind of quell any dum-dums,
Oh, no. Unlike other people on this app, Pam, I'm going to be transparent with my GoFundMe because that's the way you're supposed to do it.
Listen to her, learn from her.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Well,
thanks, Pennies.
You've got 100. Take care.
Thanks, Pennies. Take care.
Bye.
Again, the email for any tips leading to Michael Kinney's arrest is Bolo Michael Kinney. It's BOLOMICHAELKINNEY@gmail.com. When I get off here, I will be posting that email on a video, and I will also be posting the tip line for Alachua County. Again, there are two there are two rewards involved in this. The one that I'm going to be raising on GoFundMe, and Alachua County itself has a tip line, an anonymous tip line. The officer involved in this investigation, who absolutely verified today that his warrant is extraditable in any part of the country, any of the states. He is not going to, he's not going to be able to fight it. He is not going to be able to talk his way out of it. It is an ironclad warrant for his arrest that is extraditable anywhere in the country. I got that verification today, and I told the officer that before I put the GoFundMe live, I wanted to make sure, in fact, that if he is picked up in North Dakota or Arizona or wherever, I wanted to make sure before people donated their money that Florida would absolutely support the extradition of him, and he said yes. And that's what I wanted to hear. And as soon as I heard that, I told him what I was doing with the GoFundMe. I told him any information I get, I will send to him immediately. He gave me his private email. I have his phone number. And they are very interested in getting him back to Alachua County and behind bars. What did he do? Well, Carolyn, the warrant right now that is out, and the most important one is he is under investigation for burglarizing a business in Florida, in which, as the warrant says, as the police report says, he burglarized and stole over $100,000 worth of merchandise from a small business. That is I believe it's a felony 1 because of the amount of money that the merchandise was worth. Yep, they are shut down. They have been out of business since July when this happened. Why do other creators on here, and why do these Florida, why does Alachua want him back there? Because there's actually video of him breaking into the business. It's on TikTok. You guys can look for it. There's video of him within a week of the burglary happening. There's video of him in Indiana at his old shop looking at some of the merchandise that was taken. So Florida absolutely wants him back there because it's a slam dunk case. There's no way you could talk your way out of video evidence. So of course, this is the type of case a prosecutor loves. I'm reading the comments now. Yep, videos on Facebook on the owner's page. I don't want to put it out there though, Lady Day. I don't want to put the name of the business out there. I'm sure that they've dealt with enough people contacting them. You know, and I'd like to try to keep some of this, you know, on the down low. I mean, the information's out there if you want to look for it, but I don't want to post it. Yes, exactly. So any other questions, comments? If there's anybody that wants to take a box, you can please do that. I will answer any questions that you guys have. Taking a look at comments now. I want to thank all the creators that are streaming me right now to get this information. Any creator that's listening and you would like the link to the GoFundMe once it's up and running, please reach out to me and I will absolutely get that to you.
Good morning.
What up?
So I just wanted to clarify because I have the charges in front of me. He is charged with larceny, grand theft, 100K plus, and that is a first-degree felony. And then burglary, unoccupied structure, unarmed, which is a third-degree felony. And then damaging property, criminal mischief over $200, which is a first-degree misdemeanor.
And you know, look, this is a tip of the iceberg to his criminal career. So, you know, anybody that says, why are you taking the law in your own hands? I'm not fucking taking the law in my own hands. I'm working with the law. And also let me be clear on this. I am not the only one doing this. And I'm not saying that so people think, oh, I'm trying to push the blame if people don't like me. No. I'm saying there are a lot of people behind the scenes working. It's not just me. This is an absolute group effort.
Yeah, because I've actually been talking to that very same officer since August, and he called me. So I had already provided him with some preliminary information and some background that I was aware of. And then luckily Scammy got a hold of him and was able to provide even more. So this is definitely a group effort. I also wanted to let everybody know that in Florida in 2019, he was charged with larceny, grand theft, $300 less than $5K. It was a third-degree felony, but the victim did not wish to prosecute. Then back in 2016, he was charged with larceny, 300 less than 10K from a 65-year-old or older. That's a third-degree felony. And crimes against a person, exploitation of elderly, that was a third-degree felony. Those charges did not go through because the person that he was the victim of that crime had passed away. And so there was
I want
no
to read this.
witness.
I want to read this. Hold on. Snark says she's calling that cop and letting him know what you created here. Good.
Good, yeah, good.
Do it. I just got off the phone with him.
Yeah, good.
Go ahead.
Please do. Please do. Please do, because they probably have caller ID and then they'll have her name and number as someone who affiliates with him and associates with him. Yes.
Snark, listen. I know you ask for money on the back end here. You have in the past. Tell him where Florida Man is if you know. I mean, there'll be a big chunk of change coming your way.
So I just want to reiterate, I've seen the police reports for these other charges from 2016 and 2019 in Florida. You know, he did commit those crimes, but they did not go through to prosecution because one of the victims was deceased and one of them decided not to prosecute for whatever reason. So this is like, and he has criminal records and he has criminal charges in some other states too. So, yeah.
I've heard him in the past flex about how, you know, he has a great lawyer and, you know, he always pleads lower on his, you know, on the charges, and he always gets off, and, you know, he's untouchable pretty much. Yeah, that's not the case here. That's not the case here at all.
Apparently he's live right now.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Good. Maybe somebody should contact that officer and let him know that he's live so the officer can watch his live stream.
Well, I can tell you, well, no, I'm not going to tell you. I'm going to keep that quiet. There's some information I'm not going to obviously put out. So let him talk. Let him talk. But so all that information, I'll be, once I get off here, I am going to post it on my page. If everybody will please take a screenshot of it and post it on your own pages. So if he mass reports it, it'll be on other pages and he will have to go through a ton of pages to try to take it down. If y'all just repost mine and it gets taken down, then they get taken down all over TikTok, everybody that reposted it. So please take a screenshot and post it on your pages. Will you remove comments? No. The only time I ever remove comments is if people are putting out false information or they're being dicks. That's the only time.
I can send the recording of your live if you want, his live if you want, whoever's live to the officer because I have his email address.
Yeah, no, I don't think that's necessary, Scam.
Okay.
I don't think that's necessary. For a number of reasons. We'll just leave it at that. So, any other comments, questions, anything?
Somebody asked how to turn the comments off. I think you swipe to the left.
Oh no, he's not new. No, he's not. Oh. FM is calling people about you, Scammy. Okay. This video will be reposted on Scam Slam's page.
Yeah, I'm using my other YouTube account for right now, and that one matches up with my TikTok username. It is ScamSlam412 on YouTube.
And I will, again, I'll repost information. Again, the email to send tips about his location is bolomichaelkinney@gmail.com. BOLOMICHAELKINNEY@gmail.com. Listen, he could call the family members. That's fine. That's cool. All my family members are aware of what's going on. In fact, I just saw them all yesterday. They're doing great.
Yep.
And that's good because, that's more information to let, the powers that be know of what he's doing.
Yeah, it's just more evidence. So I'll make sure that you get the recording of that because that will be more evidence.
Yep. So I will be posting stuff. And please screenshot, post it on your page. Any creator that wants the invite, especially those creators that have been targets of Michael's, reach out to me. And when the GoFundMe is up, I will share you the invite and you can share it with people that you trust that follow you. Let's get this up, hopefully between $1,000 and $2,000. And let's get him incarcerated. Let's get him arrested and let's get him extradited to Florida where he's going to face those charges. He'll be off TikTok. His reign of terror will be over. And, that's the outcome that we want here.
Just
Okay?
for the record, if I were to happen to find out any information as to where he is, I will certainly report that to the officer, and I would not accept any reward money or anything like that. It could either be returned back to everyone or donated to a charity.
He doxed my address. Who cares? My address has been doxed a ton of times. He's done it himself. It's Amy Grasso, 64 Toddy Hill Road, Sandy Hook, Connecticut, 06482. It's been out there.
And I'm Lori Whiteman, 1109 North 16th Street, Harrisburg, PA, 17103.
So there's that. Thank you. I love my house.
Yeah, do they want to mail me something or show up at my house for a cookout?
Hey, Tammy.
Hey, y'all. He went live, and I went in there and told him I was upset with him. He told him not to block me because I was a good person. But I told him that he has done it this time and everything, and I was very disappointed in his live. I didn't get up in the box because he had other people up there. But Florida man, what you have done is wrong, and you keep doing stuff that's wrong. Go ahead, dox me. I don't care. I don't give a damn. And what you've done to all these other people, shame on you. You're just as vile as SP was, probably worse.
Oh, he's
But
worse. He's worse.
yeah, you need to stop it. Go turn yourself in. Be a man instead of a wimp.
Didn't he call out SP for when she had an open warrant for years and she never turned herself in? Isn't that weird?
Yes, he even told me that he was sorry what happened. I've always talked to him like, some, but I don't agree with all the stuff he's done. And some of the stuff I didn't even know he did until recently from you and everything. So, I mean, you don't do people that way. You be a better person. If somebody did it to you, that doesn't mean you do it to them. You should be a better person and everything. But I just wanted to say that. But I hope he hears me. I just want him to know how very, very, very disappointed I am in him. Because with him, I mean it. Because it's sad. Them poor owners and everything, and everything else. And kids are left off limits, But anyway, that's all I wanted to say, y'all.
Thanks, Tammy. Appreciate it. Take care.
Well, and I will help. Like I said, I will help. I'll get the information, and I'm going to help.
Okay, great.
Going to help and get you arrested, Florida man. And this is me, Tammy. Yeah, go ahead. My whole family knows about you too.
Thanks, Tam. I just gave out my full address. My full address has been out there. I don't care.
Yep, mine too.
My whole family knows what he's about.
Yep, my family.
My whole family knows what I'm doing.
Like when I took him to court, like my friends and family, they all know who he is. He thinks he knows who they are, but like they all know who you are, Mike. They all know who you are. They know lots about you.
He said that I need a wellness check. Oh, okay. My police department knows about you too, Florida man. So good luck with that. You are pressed because you've come up against a bunch of people on this app that aren't afraid of you. He can try to get a 5150. That's good. That's fine.
I mean, I'm not even going to be home because I'm leaving on a cruise soon again. So, like, within the next 24 hours. So.
Yep. So, okay, I'm going to get that GoFundMe fired up. I'm going to post information. Again, any information will stay anonymous. The email to reach out to is bolomichaelkinney@gmail.com. I have already been in contact with the investigator in Alachua County and told him exactly what I was doing. And when I told him about the GoFundMe, again, he said, ooh, let me give you the tip line for Alachua County, because if they call us and it's all anonymous, we also offer rewards for bringing people back to our county that have open warrants. And he said it's anywhere from a couple $100 to $1,000. So on top of what I'm hoping to collect here, all I'm going to say is people do the right thing. Because I guarantee you, if anybody knows where he is, they would hate to be through what many of us have been through with him. And put yourself into somebody else's shoes. Oh, I'm not scared at all. I am not scared at all. Again, and if he does anything like this to anybody, if he calls police on you, anything like that, show the videos that he posts. Show the screenshots of the outstanding warrants. Show him this live that Scam Slam is going to upload on YouTube. And you know what they're going to say? They're going to say, yeah, we understand now.
If the police show up at my house, I'm gonna go live. I'm gonna go live and show them there and show them what everything that I have a protection order against him, and show him my court statement of everything that he did to me up to that point, and I have evidence of things he's done to me since that point as well, because he has violated the protection order. So yeah, I'll just give him all of that.
Yep. Believe me, I am unfazed by him. But the best part is he is very fazed by what's going on now. Cool, show pictures. I could care less.
I mean, if they want more pictures, I'm willing to send them more pictures so they can store them in their phone and, look at them when they're lonely, wishing that they had good people in their life. And, they can put my picture on and lay their phone next to them on their pillow at night and, dream about my pictures. They can store them all in their phone. Yeah, I can send them lots of pictures.
Keep an eye on the people. Keep an eye on the people that are in his boxes supporting him, and see what they're going to be like once he's off this app and he's in prison. Just keep an eye on those people. Make a mental note of who those people are. Because right now, a lot of these people hide behind him, mainly because I'm sure they're scared of him and they don't want to cross him. But many of us have been through enough shit with him. So there it is. So I'm going to get off here. I'm going to get the wheels turning. Bolo Michael Kinney at gmail.com. I will be posting that email, and I will be posting the tip line for Alachua County. Everything will be anonymous. Everything will be transparent with the GoFundMe. Absolutely, I would never put out the name of anybody that gives information. Why would I want to do that? Why would I want to do that? Because I want him behind bars. I'm not going to give out information to anybody that's trying to help. So again, once it's posted, please take a screenshot, repost it on your own pages. Ask everybody to repost. Because if I only post it, it will be mass reported because he doesn't want that information coming out. But if it's on 20, 30 pages and he has to search for it, the information will still be out there. So listen, have a good day, everybody. Creators, reach out to me if you would like the invitation to the GoFundMe. It will be private on the GoFundMe site because he's already said he's going to report it. And I know some of his followers will report it. It's not going to be taken down. And to those creators, please only share it to those you trust. Let's get that money up and let's get him taken into custody. Have a good day, everybody. Take care. Bye-bye.
Trying to start drama and mess because I had so much fucking hatred and chaos and anger and hostility in my home every fucking night.